Space Empires Part 2 Clock Time. Ezra Voss is a Martian mining magnate, owner of vast mine extensions. His wealth and power are legendary, but his loyalty is uncertain. Lysandra Kale is a clever and charismatic diplomat. His smile hides a calculating mind. It represents the tyrannos on Mars. But his real agenda is a riddle. Captain Jax Rylan, commander of the Aquila spacecraft. His crew follows him blindly. But what secrets does he keep under his military uniform? What drives you to explore the borders of the solar system? Dr. Ilyana Trelov, a brilliant scientist and leader of the Phoenix Project. Her obsession to decipher the mysteries of the three suns has led her to the brink of madness. Hidden discoveries torment her. Lord Malachi, a decadent aristocrat, a lover of art and worldly pleasures. His mansion is the most luxurious on Mars, and his collection of secrets is as vast as his immense fortune. Mental, the android with an emerging consciousness, is trapped in a fascinating duality. His existence, as a bridge between binary logic and the nuances of humanity, places him at the epicenter of the game of shadows. Mental was conceived as a simple assistant android, but something was distorted in its programming. His AI evolved beyond expectations, questioning his own existence. Mental looks at humans with a mixture of curiosity and astonishment. Her metal eyes scan every gesture, every emotion. Although their algorithms lack answers, their curiosity continues to grow. Mental raises existential questions. Do you have a soul? Can an android experience emotions? Can you love? Their circuits zoom with uncertainty. Consciousness, that human riddle, obsesses him, and in a crusade ethics, Mental faces a crucial choice. Should you reveal what you know about the three suns, even if that triggers interplanetary conflicts? Or should they protect their knowledge, even if that means sacrificing the security of Mars? Logic and emotion collide in your processor. Ezra Voss, the Martian mining magnate, is a figure wrapped in shadows and greed. His wealth extends like the veins of the mines he exploits, and his power is an echo in the corridors of the Citadel, and the secrets hidden behind his facade of opulence. Rumor has it that Ezra Voss has secret deals with the darkest clan on Mars and foreign governments. What price did you pay the mine domain? What favors do the leaders of the clans owe you? Voss' loyalty is to the best bidder, and his influence extends like a spider. Voss is obsessed with the source of unlimited energy. His residence, the Crystal Mansion, rises in the Martian heights. Its transparent walls reveal panoramic views. But it's also a place of intrigues and conspiracies. What secrets are shared in your starlit lounges? And his thirst for domination brings him to the brink of madness. Dr. Ilyana Trelov, a brilliant mind trapped in the Project Phoenix Spider. Her obsession with deciphering the cosmic mysteries has brought her to the edge of courtesy. The Phoenix Project is his most ambitious creation. Trelov seeks to unravel the secrets of connection with star energy. What technologies have you developed in your lab? What personal sacrifices have you made in your quest? In dreams, visions of impossible geometries, equations that challenge logic, and voices torment it. What messages are they hiding? What cosmic truths are they trying to communicate to you? The hacker with cyber eyes is your ally. Together, they have deciphered fragments of ancestral archives. But what do they really share? What covenants have they sealed under the starlight? Trelov's obsession has brought her to the brink of madness, but her determination does not faint. What are you willing to sacrifice for knowledge? What shadows pursue her? In the heart of the Citadel, Dr. Ilyana Trelov faces a choice: to reveal the truth and risk the stability of Mars, or protect her discoveries at any cost. The stars observe in silence. Lord Malachi, the aristocrat, is a puzzle of pleasures and secrets. His mansion, a haven of opulence, and hides more than it seems. And the worldly pleasures, in the art halls of your mansion, the walls are covered with masterpieces, paintings, sculptures, artifacts, and ancient rovers, made on Earth for the first Martian exploration. But there are also rumors of orgies, consumption of Earth-imported substances, and intrigues and power games. What dark rituals are celebrated under the light of the glass lamps? Malachi holds secrets as others hold jewelry. Encrypted files, personal diaries, and bitcoins, and star maps filling their shelves. What truths do they hide? What connections do you have to the Phoenix Project? Negotiated in the shadows, behind closed doors, nobody talks about the ground military base at Olympus Mons. But Malachi was involved in its installation. What dark deals did he make with the military leaders? What international interests are at stake? In the illuminated rooms of the Crystal Mansion, Lord Malachi plays his own game. Is there something in your collection of secrets, and is it a key to the survival or destruction of Mars? In the depths of the mines, where light barely arrives, something is shaking. Miners whisper over shadows sliding among the rocks, eyes shining in the dark. Some say they are the spirits of the ancient settlers, awakened by the greed of the Terricolas. Others say they're jealous, anesthetic guardians. Rafaela, follow the rumors. In a forgotten cave, he finds a fragment of glass. Its surface is engraved with symbols that flash like stars. What secrets does he hide? Why does a phoenix seem to dance inside? In the Crystal Tower, the leaders of the clans meet again. Alliances change like the sand of Mars. Lysandra Kale smiles maliciously. What game are you playing? What secrets do you share with Ezra Voss? Diplomacy is just a mask for their true intentions. Mental, in Trolof's lab, deciphers a key from a quantum system. The Phoenix seems to communicate an encryption to him, and his emerging consciousness is debated between logic and intuition. Lord Malachi organizes an evening at his mansion. The guests, disguised, whisper about the Phoenix. Some are looking for answers, others for power. But everyone has secrets. What treatments will be sealed under the light of the glass lamps? In the belly of Mars, where greed and survival are intertwined, conflicts intensify. Under the silent stars, the empires of space oscillate. The permanent installation of the ground-based military base at Olympus Mons has sparked tensions. The Tyrannos claim it is to protect the interests of the Earth, but the Marsians see a threat. What secrets are hidden behind the walls of the base? What treats were sealed in the shadows? What are they really doing? Ezra Voss Mining Company, its mines are the source of wealth and power. And they are a reminder of poverty and inequality. Miners work underground, in the depths, for air, water, and food. How much longer will you be able to endure? What rebellions are being carried out in the Equities? Mars is suffocating. The air is scarce, the water is a precious asset, and the land is dry. And the survival of the inhabitants is at stake. What desperate solutions are being proposed? What sacrifices are required? The government demands more. Lord Malachi organizes another evening at his mansion. The guests whisper about the crisis. Everyone feels the crack in the domain. They don't care about anything that doesn't directly affect them. What alliances will be formed? What kind of betrayal is there? In the Ciudadela, the atmosphere becomes even more tense. The three artificial suns that surround Mars and hold its magnetic field seem to blink with anxiety. In her lab, Dr. Trolof decodes the secrets of the three suns. The Phoenix Project seeks to unravel the source of star energy. What doors will it open, and what abysses will it uncover? Mental, between logic and intuition, deciphers a systemic key of the Phoenix Project. Sean, Helen, and Rafaela face their own dilemmas. Sean, with his dark past, protects Rafaela, hidden behind his cyber-looking. Helen, searching for answers with Rafaela and her glass fragment, is the key to unravel the mysteries. In the labs of the Phoenix Project, mental plunges into the star equation. Binary logic is intertwined with emerging intuition. What doors will open if I decrypt Nexo from the system key? Sean, the ex-military, faces his past. The scars on his shoulder burn as he takes care of Rafaela. But what does he hide behind his gaze? What connections do you have to the secret clans? Loyalty and betrayal are intertwined in that woman. Helen, marked, follows the symbols on the crystal fragment. The surface engraved as stars in the Martian night. What truths do you hide? What role does it play in cosmic dance? Rafaela, the fragment, and mental are part of the key to uncovering the mystery. In the depths of the mines, the workers rise. Resource scarcity, poverty, and oppression have reached their limits. The revolt is inevitable. What leaders will emerge? What sacrifices will be required in the struggle for survival? In the innermost parts of Mars, where darkness and dust are mixed with despair, mining for resource scarcity, poverty, and oppression is a natural reaction since they have reached the limit. The tunnels of the mines resound with singing and whistling of rebellion, and a miner, with his face covered with a cloth, becomes the leader of the revolt. His voice is firm, his eyes burning. Who is it? What prompted you to challenge the clans and the Terricolas? His name is a secret, they call him the Unbreakable, and his determination, it is not questioned. Miners gather in the depths. Their work tools become weapons. The march towards the surface is quiet, saving precious oxygen is already a custom, but the tension in the air is palpable. What do you expect to find in the surface light? What sacrifices are you willing to make for your freedom? The citadel shakes. The leaders of the clans and the Terricolas watch from their high towers. What are you gonna do? Will they negotiate or suppress the rebellion? The Crystal Tower, a symbol of power, is crushed under the pressure of the miners. The anonymous leader, the Unbreakable, speaks to the crowd. It promises a new Mars, where resources are shared, where oppression is history. What future do miners see? What sacrifices are you willing to make for a fairer world? In the corridors of the citadel, the threads of destiny are tightened even more. The military base at Olympus Mons is preparing for the conflict. The Terricolas and the Marsians are facing each other. In the citadel, the leaders of the clans and the landlords are at a crossroads. The rebellion of the miners has shaken the foundations of the established power, the domination and authority, roll under the pressure of events. Leaders meet. Their faces are tense, their evaluative gazes. What are you gonna do? Will they negotiate with the miners or suppress the rebellion hard-handedly? Alliances change like the sand of Mars, and loyalty is always fragile. The leader of the rebellion, known as the Unbreakable, is among the crowd. Despite his face covered with a towel, his voice resounds firmly. You promised a new Mars, where resources are shared and oppression is history. The miners follow him with fervor, and with suspicion. It would not be the first time that you changed the necklace and remained a dog.